If you're looking to replace the chips in your Imaginators Senseis without mangling the shit out of their bases, then you've come to the right place. I recently learned how to do this because I picked up this mystical Taekwon Crow and this Blastertron for $10 and $5 broken, and I kind of took on the little project of repairing them myself. So I was able to do this with the Blastertron. I was able to get the base off in one piece with minimal but some damage. Not too much visible damage though, which is the good part. But I did need to run a trial run on Taekwon Crow, which unfortunately ended like this. So the inside architecture of these Sensei bases I couldn't even find online. I made a couple posts on Reddit as I was like undergoing this project, but there wasn't a single picture of one of these Sensei Skylanders with the base removed. So just, you know, for the sake of everybody trying to do this ever, here is a video that shows you, here's what the base looks like, and here's what the inside of the Sensei looks like. So they have 6 plastic retaining pins on these bases, and I believe there's also some glue around the outside. So this I did with a Dremel. That I needed to see what the inside of it looked like. But once I got a good look at the inside, I was able to do this. And I think this is much better. And it'll hardly be noticeable once it's re-chipped and all back together. So let me just show you what a really bad chip looks like. It's kind of hard to see with the flashlight here, but... So this is a super corroded chip. And... it should pretty much be all silver and like a lot of rings in there. So that's what you expect to see if you open up a Skylander that's not reading, basically. But how I did this, the little crease, the little seam around the outside, I got these box cutters. They're super thin from like Advanced Auto Parts. As you can see, the blade is like basically non-existent. You basically get this in there, push down in that crease, you know, kind of where it's not visible, and you kind of just cut along. And I'm pretty sure that debonds the glue along the outside. You got to cut pretty deep and like push harder than it feels okay to do. And then you got to take like the tiniest freaking flathead ever and try to wedge it in there. You know, you might get a little bit of bend in the plastic doing this, but try to wedge it in there and you just pry up where those pins are. And yeah, that'll get the base off.